Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into the career of, well, a true Indian icon, Yuvraj Singh.
Absolutely. A player known for just sheer explosive power, but also this incredible fighting spirit.
And that comeback story, arguably one of the greatest in sport, wouldn't you say?
Easily. It transcends cricket, really.
So our mission here is to unpack that whole journey. We want to pull out the key moments, the things that really defined him on the field and off it.
Right.
By the end, you'll have like a shortcut to understanding the highs, the lows, the whole legacy of this cricketing legend.
And it's a story that connects on so many levels, I think. Themes of, triumph over adversity, pushing limits. We'll definitely get into that.
Okay, let's start right at the beginning. He was born December 12th, 1981 in Chandigarh.
Mm-hmm.
And his father, Yuvraj Singh, himself a former cricketer for India and an actor too. So cricket was kind of in the blood.
It seems so. Though, interestingly, Yuvraj was partly really good at roller skating as a kid, too. Excelled at it.
Really? Didn't know that. But yeah, eventually cricket became the focus.
And it didn't take long for that talent to shine through. He made his India debut in October 2000, an ODI against Kenya.
In the ICC knockout trophy, right?
That's the one. A big stage for a young player to step onto.
But the moment that really made everyone sit up and take notice, that was against Australia in that same tournament. An incredible 84 off just 80 balls.
Yeah, that innings.
Yeah.
What did that signal? I mean, against that Australian team.
Well, it wasn't just the runs, was it? It was the way he scored them. Fearless. Attacking.
Yeah.
Against arguably the best team in the world at the time.
Right.
It showed he wasn't intimidated. It screamed potential, yes, but also temperament. Big match temperament right from the start.
A sign of things to come, definitely. Okay, let's move into what people call his golden era, those huge moments.
Yeah.
We have to start with the 2002 NatWest final at Lord's.
Oh, yeah, an absolute classic.
India chasing 325, and Yuvraj hit 69, partners with Mohammad Kaif. They pull off this unbelievable win.
Still gives you goosebumps thinking about it.
And Ganguly waving his shirt on the balcony, iconic. Totally. But beyond the drama, that innings, alongside Kaif's, it did something more, didn't it?
What do you mean?
It shifted the belief. India chasing down a big score away from home under that kind of pressure. Historically, that wasn't our strongest suit.
True.
This win, with these two young guys at the heart of it, it proved they could do it. It built this incredible self-belief within the team. A psychological edge, almost.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, fast forward a bit. 2007, the first ever ICC T20 World Cup.
Ah, yes. UV's tournament in many ways.
The sixes off Stuart Broad. I mean, everyone remembers that. It was just mind-blowing.
Every single ball clearing the ropes. Has there ever been a more perfect over of power hitting in that context? Probably not.
And it wasn't just that. Same tournament, he smashes a 50 off just 12 balls. Still one of the fastest ever.
Ridiculous hitting. And against Australia in the semifinal, 70 off 30 balls. Just ripped the game away from them.
So what did these performances mean for T20 cricket, which was still pretty new then?
Well, he basically wrote the playbook for modern T20 batting, didn't he? Fearless, aggressive, 360-degree hitting.
Yeah.
He showed you couldn't just play normal cricket scaled down. It needed a different mindset, a different level of attacking intent. He was a pioneer in that sense.
Established him as a big game player for sure.
Absolutely. A genuine match winner on the biggest stages.
And then the absolute pinnacle, the 2011 ICC Cricket World Cup at home in India.
The dream tournament for him and for India.
He was named player of the tournament. And you look at the stats, 362 runs, 15 wickets, just incredible all-around contribution.
Dominant with bat and ball. He wasn't just contributing, he was often the decisive factor in crucial matches.
And of course, India lifting the trophy after 28 long years, the emotional scenes.
Unforgettable. And Yuvraj was right at the heart of it all. That tournament cemented his legacy. It showed his complete game, performing under immense pressure when it mattered most.
A true hero of that campaign. But like any great story, there were struggles too. It wasn't all smooth sailing.
No, definitely not. Post-2004, he did face challenges. Injuries started to creep in. Knees, shoulders.
Right, and there was that inconsistency sometimes, especially in Test cricket. He was in and out of the Test side quite a bit.
Yeah, that's a fair point. His attacking style, which was such a weapon in ODIs and T20s, sometimes didn't quite translate to the patience needed for tests.
So frustrating for him, I imagine. Dominating one format, but struggling for a permanent spot in another.
It highlights that pressure, doesn't it? Trying to maintain peak performance across different formats, different demands, it's incredibly tough.
And then the biggest storm of all, the cancer diagnosis.
Yeah. That was just shocking, devastating
It
news.
came between 2011 and 2012, literally just months after winning the World Cup.
The timing was unbelievable. The highest high followed by the lowest low.
He was diagnosed with mediastinal seminoma, a rare cancer, a tumor between his lungs.
Had to go to the U.S. for chemotherapy, and reports at the time suggested it was, really serious, life-threatening.
He had to step away from cricket completely, obviously. His health was everything.
It puts everything into perspective, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Here's a guy at the absolute peak of his powers, celebrated by millions, and suddenly he's fighting for his life.
An immense personal battle, far bigger than anything on a cricket field.
Absolutely.
But then comes this chapter, The Phoenix Rises. Because he did come back.
Miraculously, incredibly, he beat cancer and returned to international cricket in 2012-2013.
Just seeing him back on the field was inspirational, wasn't it? Regardless of the runs or wickets initially.
Totally. The courage that takes.
Mm-hmm.
Returning to elite professional sport after battling cancer and undergoing chemo, it's almost unimaginable.
Yeah.
People talk about peak form, stats,
Mhm.
but honestly, just getting back out there, that was the real victory. It showed incredible mental strength. Resilience doesn't even cover it.
He was in and out of the team more frequently between 2014 and 2017. There were still flashes of brilliance, though. I remember that stunning 150 against England in 2017.
Oh yeah, that was vintage Yuvraj. Showed he still had that magic.
But yeah, younger players were emerging, selection became tougher, and eventually he was phased out of the international setup.
It's the natural cycle in sport, isn't it? Even for the greats. New talent comes through, the body maybe doesn't recover quite as quickly.
And he announced his retirement from international cricket on June 10th, 2019.
Though he did carry on playing in some T20 leagues for a bit. Global T20 Canada, places like that.
Right, a transition phase.
Exactly. Staying connected to the game he loves, but maybe without the intense pressure of the international circuit. It's a common path.
So when we look back now, what's his lasting legacy? How is he remembered?
Fearless batting. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Big hitting, especially under pressure. And that spirit, that never say die attitude.
Unmatched spirit, definitely.
And the numbers back it up. Over 300 ODIs, nearly 9,000 runs, over 100 wickets.
8,701 ODI runs, 111 wickets. Solid test contributions in 40 matches too, nearly 2,000 runs.
Yep, 1,900 test runs. And in T20 internationals, 58 matches, almost 1,200 runs. He was a genuine all-format contributor, even if ODIs and T20s were where he truly dominated.
A true all-rounder, a powerhouse.
Absolutely.
And his life after cricket. He hasn't just faded away.
Not at all. He's become a really powerful voice, motivational speaking, and huge work in cancer awareness.
Through his U Weekend Foundation, right. Helping other patients, spreading awareness. It's incredible work.
It really is. Turning his own battle into something positive for others. He's active on social media. You see him mentoring young players sometimes. Giving back.
So wrapping this up, Yuvraj Singh's career, it really was a roller coaster, wasn't it?
Absolutely, the definition of one. Massive highs, World Cups, 6 sixes, iconic moments.
And incredibly tough lows, the injuries, the form dips, and of course the cancer battle.
Well, it's that resilience, isn't it? The way he fought back from everything, that's what makes him such a symbol of hope, of determination, not just in cricket, but beyond.
A true legend.
Definitely. And maybe something for you, the listener, to think about. Yuvraj's story isn't just about cricket. It's a powerful reminder that even when life throws its toughest challenges at you, the human spirit can adapt, fight back, and find new purpose. That fight can lead to a legacy that's maybe even more profound. So what challenges in your own life might just be an opportunity for your own kind of comeback story?